possible that Yahweh, our Elohim, is an anti-Semite? Hi, this Barry Phillips with 10 Minute Torah, day number 1, the Torah portion of Shelach, Lecha. And what a question. Isn't that blasphemous, Barry? Really? Are you going to go there? To be honest with you, I'm not the first to suggest it, and I'm not talking about someone who may be in a long list of historical figures who they themselves are anti-Semites. I'm talking about people who are Am Israel, accusing Yah of being an anti-Semite. Where did that happen? In the Torah. We have chapter number 13 of the book of Numbers, Bamidbar, which focuses on this. What words do you say? It's a horrible situation. It's a very unfortunate situation. It's a black day for Israel. It's unthinkable. It's unnecessary. Yet it happened. Let's set the scene and then let's break it down a little bit. So we began in chapter number 13. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am given to the children of Israel. Send one man from each tribe of their fathers, every one a leader among them. And then the names of the particular individuals from each tribe are listed. And it says in verse 17, and Moshe sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said to them, go up here into the south, and go up to the mountains, and see what the land is like, and the people who dwell in it, whether strong or weak, whether few or many, and whether the land that they dwell in is good or evil, whether the cities they inhabit in are in camps or strongholds, whether the land is rich or poor, whether there are forests or not. And then he encourages them. To understand Numbers 13, you need to understand Deuteronomy, or Devarim, chapter 1, the best commentary available on what we're reading in chapter 13 is in the Torah itself, the book of Deuteronomy. Some people are put off by that long name and think it's long and boring. Nothing could be further from the truth. The word Deuteronomy being probably Latin of some sort, the word in Hebrew is Devarim. It's words. This is a repetition of all that the Torah says in a commentary, and it fills in some blanks. And it says here in chapter 1, verse 22, pertaining to this incident that we just read about, and all of you came near to me and said, let us send men before us, and let them search out the land for us, and bring back word to us of the way which we should go up, and of the cities into which we would come. Oh, so before Bamidbar, or Numbers 13:1, where Yah says, send the men up, there's a previous conversation that is going on. The previous conversation is that the people came to Moshe and said, we want to send spies into the land. The result of that then would be that Yah says to Moshe, send them. Let's think about this, and think about this clearly. Yah does not need information about the land. Yah has seen the entire earth. He made the entire earth, and he specifically chose this particular place of land for his people. He has told them many times, I brought you up out of Mitzrayim, out of a place of bondage, out of the furnace of affliction, to come to a land that is wonderful. Milk and honey flows in it. It is prosperous. It is beyond your imagination, and my name is there. And I want you to come and live with me there. It's almost as if Yah is inviting his covenant people to return to the Garden of Eden with him, to have a level of fellowship that no nation on the face of the earth has ever known to this point. But the people are uncertain. And here we have a principle. Yah is certain about our future. It is you and I who are uncertain. Which leads then to a question. Why are we uncertain about the things that Yah is certain about? If Yah is absolute and he is already decreed and he is adamant, this is the way it's going to be, this is how things are going to go, this is my will and my plan, and they will be carried out, then why are we wishy-washy on that? The same reason that these people struggled in the garden. Same very reason. Now let's also think about this. They didn't need to figure out which way to go. The cloud was going before them. Yah was going to show them which way to go. If we read a little bit further in the book of Devarim, let's go to verse 27, chapter 1, verse number 27. The word says, let's back up to verse 26. But you would not go up and rebelled against the mouth of Yahweh your Elohim. This is jumping a little further ahead in the story. And grumbled in your tents and said, because Yahweh was hating us. Yahweh was hating us. Because he hated us so badly, he brought us up out of Mitzrayim to give us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us. That makes no sense. All Yah had to do to destroy the people of Israel was leave them right where they were, and Pharaoh was already practicing genocide by having every male Hebrew thrown into the river. It wouldn't be long, and there would no longer be any procreation to produce any more Hebrew people. They would die out as a people. Am Israel is accusing Yah of being an anti-semite, that he is out to destroy them. And he hates us so much that he delivered us from bondage. The word hate here is sinah. It means exceeding hate, great hatred, like the hatred toward one's enemies. Again, it's as if they're accusing our Creator, Yahweh, as being an anti-Semite. That's not a blasphemous question. It's legitimate. It's right here in the scripture. If we go a little bit further in verse 31 and 32, he says, and in the wilderness where you saw how Yahweh your Elohim has borne you as a man bears his son, and all the way that you went until you came to this place, yet in this matter you are putting no trust in Yahweh your Elohim. The root of this then is a lack of trust. Yah knows what he's doing. Yah has known what he is doing from before the beginning. The end has been decreed and declared from before the beginning. The path that you and I are on, the lives that we live, our future, our destiny, that of our children and grandchildren, it's been determined. Yah has a good place for us. And his great desire is to bring us into that place. Because his ultimate desire is to fill this entire planet with the realm of his glory, and to abide on this planet of all of the solar systems that we can't even find and don't know exist. He chose this place to reveal his honor and glory to us. He created us for that very purpose. And he loves us enough that he has sought by giving himself through Yeshua to die and create a covenant for us to bring us back unto himself. Why go through all of those maneuvers? To reveal who he is to us. It comes down to this simple question: do we trust him or not? Well, I believe that his past record says that we can trust him. Go back in the pages and read how he delivered one after the other, after the other, after the other. Your desperate need says you can trust him. Who else are you going to turn to? How else are you going to get out of this? Yah is your deliverance. And his desire and goal for us says we can trust him. He wants us to dwell with him. Be encouraged and think on these things today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, shalom.